Just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Bryce Harper, with just days left to play, the league's top power bat looks to cement his case for the home run crown. Next, Max Fried is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age of the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
And that'll bring up Jean Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now into the box, Alec Bohm. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies brings it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. With just a few games left to play, he comes into this one with a sizable lead in the home run standings.
And the way he's swinging the bat, I don't think anyone catches him. It's got to be a nice feeling stepping to the plate knowing you're going to end up a home run champ.
Changeup called strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And now here is Ehire Adrianza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the AB now. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty here with two men out. This is pulled into right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throw into second.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning. Getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Freeman is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
D-Row, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His career numbers in this matchup: he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the stretch, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So now to the plate, Roman Quinn, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 9. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. And there's one down now.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Johann Camargo.
Next up, Johann Camargo. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB now. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. Just a 1 for 9. Bottom of the second here with no score. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
First pitch on its way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. And stepping in, Zach Eflin, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Zach Eflin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And as we check out the Braves leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits number 3 on the roster in that department. Now it'll be Gene Segura. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. First delivery to him. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Back to the top of the order now, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat.
The shortstop, A-Ray Adrianza.
And now the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Adrianza over at second. Acuna at first with no outs. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Here's the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now a man at third with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next to stand in is Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bohm camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johann Camargo. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies nothing. Here's Bryce Harper now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Back goes Peterson, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 36 on the year for him, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now.
McCutchen.
As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. The 0-2 pitch. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Roman Quinn, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Quinn comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Fried. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Coming on is Mccutchen, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now back, the shortstop, Adrianza.
To the plate now, Adrianza, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Galvis. Two gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Two and two. This is on the ground over to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, here is Zach Eflin. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Zach Eflin.
First offering. High chopper over to the right side. Freeman is up with it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. He grounded out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. stepping up is Marcell Ozuna. He bounced out last time up.
The right fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And now the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Jock Peterson now. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his two previous trips. Now here's the first offering. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. That evens it up 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ozuna, the runner at second with 1 away. All even now, 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And the next in is Johann Camargo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This year against right-handed pitching, Camargo is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now a swing and a little ground ball here in front of the mound, which may move the runners over. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now is Travis d'Arnaud. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Line to the right side. Oh, and he can't hang on. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are tied 2-2. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Johann Lopez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 52.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Andrew Mccutchen, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he falls behind, 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Another 0-2 coming. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Count even now at 1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-1 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
1 out and a runner on second base. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Phillies strand one. Home half of the sixth inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Jojo Romero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Adam Duvall is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Duvall.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Aire Adrianza, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As a look, now the pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is a ball down and away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Roman Quinn. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ozuna is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Travis Jankowski will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He'll enter play here at 293. 11 home runs and 41 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in will be Gene Segura. Lifetime against this particular arm. 2 hits in 7 tries. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ian Kennedy gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now at the plate is Marcell Ozuna. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on the way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Boom, into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. Well, that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he misses with it, ball four. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the belt, the pitch. And a good fastball from Kennedy as he gets ahead with strike one.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
A 1 pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So here's Johann Camargo. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Ozuna at second. Albies is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the next to bat will be Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the AB now. Good changeup there by Kennedy as he starts him out with strike 1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Eddie Rosario will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Comes set, the 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Mccutchen is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. First delivery to him. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to dig in, Bryce Harper grounded out in his last at bat. First delivery to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's well foul. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains 2-2. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ehire Adrianza.
The shortstop, Ehire Adrianza.
From the stretch, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. The pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed, strike 3. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
The right fielder, number 20.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. 3-1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Braves strand 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate. That's ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. So next to hit is Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. At the plate now is JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it. Nope. 2 balls, no strikes.
From the wind, the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Braves will try to walk it off. Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The next to bat for Atlanta, Jock Peterson. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1. The 1-0 home, fouled off. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Johann Camargo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. He's ready. The payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Archie Bradley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ronald Torreyes is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stephen Vogt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 7 homers and 21 driven in. The set and the 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Here's the payoff pitch. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
Now that the shortstop.
Now to the plate, here is Adrianza. A 2-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The set and the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A 1-2 pitch. This is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
This is the action pitch right here. He does not want to go to full count. This is a big spot, but as an offensive player, you have to tell yourself this has to be in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
The whole ball game comes down to one pitch. Execute a strike, give yourself a chance. Leave it outside the zone, you're going home.
Fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Payoff pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back to Truist Park following this. Adam Hazley is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Will Smith takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Hazley is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Adam Hazley becomes the first out of the inning. Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Pops this one up, and no one will get this one. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Gene Segura standing in. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1 for count.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He's set. The 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Sam Coonrod comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Ronald Acuna. The winning run stands at second base.
Ronald Acuna.
Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Next up is Freddie Freeman, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna. Two pitches fouled away. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Ozzie Albies would be next. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping in once again is Ozzie Albies. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Realmuto is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 2 left for Atlanta. Score remains 2-2. So here is Alec Bohm. He is 1 for 4 so far.
The third baseman, Alec.
Here's the first pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Rhys Harper, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Segura on second. Harper at first, 1 gone. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Mccutchen. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Two and 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. Big at bat now, and here is Johann Peterson. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Big spot here, and it'll be Johann Camargo, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty.
Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Word. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A pause and the 0-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Braves strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Brad Miller will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Peterson to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. He's in there at the plate, and deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead. And he scores with the inside the park home run, and that was all about hustle.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Striding in is JT Realmuto. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit towards center. Acuna is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Stepping in next, Adam Hazley, 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's set, and the pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in next, Ronald Torreyes struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Philadelphia is on top 4-2. Bailey Falter enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Now to bat, number 56. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Jorge Soler will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Soler brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Oh, and 2, here it comes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He's set, now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one away. And now in the box, Ehire Adrianza. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Darno leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Number 13.
Last chance here, and stepping in is Ronald Acuna, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
The 1-1.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Final strike for the Braves. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
4-2 the final score tonight. Sam Coonrod earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth. Bailey Falter earns the save out of the